Right, so what are we talking about? Time of flight, right? So, doing our sleep. What's our time of flight that we're looking at? Sorry?
Yeah, we always do in our sleep.
How do we find time of flight again?
How?
Yeah.
Just do it. Just let y equal 0.
So let y equal to 0. So 0 equals to, and this is why I did that whole thing beforehand, right? Because I think the key thing is, yeah, you understand what these means, but I think you want to I want to emphasize that the knowledge of what they mean in reference to the equations is probably more important. So yeah, letting y equal to 0 for the time of flight. So negative 9.8 t squared on 2 plus, do we have our initial velocity actually?
We can find theta, can't
Yeah, what is theta? Trig, too hard.
It's kind of a bad number.
Right.
Isn't it inverse 10 too?
That's super nice.
Just keep it as a constant. Keep it as inverse 10 too.
So there isn't a formula that gives you the time of flight, but it's not allowed to be used. It always has to be derived, so it's kind of useless. So there's a formula that directly gives you the time of flight, and it's 2v something. 2v sine theta on g. Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
Do you guys use that in physics?
Oh, we don't use it, but we... Yeah, it's like... I don't use it, but like, I know it's a thing.
It's the vertical, like 2 times the vertical velocity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a thing in some sense, but then it's not like correct formula that it's allowed to be used. Like it's a good check for you, right? But how do they derive that? I'm assuming they derive it from this.
Yeah. It's just from like, I think they do it from the first two vertically. With b equals c equals at. I don't know, I just use it. Yeah.
Oh, so.
Oh, is that what you use? Okay, yeah, I just...
Well, I think they derive it from this, right? So if we just leave that there for now, then you can just rearrange this to have that, right? So if we have 9.8 t squared on 2 equals to vt sine theta, right? So if we're talking about when y equals to 0, you multiply everything by 2. Oh, hang on. No, I don't need to multiply everything by 2. I can divide everything by t. Did I do something wrong?
Is it not like...
Yeah, no, it will work. Sorry, multiply everything by 2 first. 9.8 t squared equals to 2vt sine theta. Then we'll divide everything by t. So that's going to go away. That goes away. And then we divide everything by 9.8. So 2v sine theta on 9.8, which is gravity.
Oh,
Right. So I guess that's how it's derived. But again, it's not allowed to be used straight out. Is there another way?
Yeah, if you use v plus v equals to u plus at.
Is that you said?
Do like vy actually.
Yeah.
Equals to uy plus a t.
Right.
Yeah, and then I think if you just do, because I think initial will be your v, so that'd be v sine theta.
Yeah.
And then the vy would be 0.
Okay.
Because that's like when you go to the max height.
Okay.
And then
You double it off.
yeah, you double it.
Yeah,
so
right,
you
okay.
get the-
Makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So anyway, that's how we can go
It's
back.
only worth if it's like a nice one where it lands where it started.
Right. If you're doubling the...
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
a sketch.
Yeah, it sounds a bit dodgy. Anyway, so we can get this now.
Quadratic form is a lot more safe.
So then t, well, we can put in our information. Is theta going to be inverse tan of 2? That seems messy, but I guess so. Sine theta. Oh, right, of course, because, yeah, v sine theta. Well, if v sine theta is equal to the vertical velocity, right? What is our vertical velocity? 30. Right, sorry, yeah, I should have picked that up earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
that's big brain, big brain. So v sine theta here is the same as that. So that's the same as 2y dot on 9.8, which is equal to 2 times 30 on 9.8. So that's a bro moment for me.
Put my calculator like 10 minutes.
Oh, sorry. All right, you can do the, what is the answer?
6.1.
6.12. And do you want to do range of flight for me then?
Yeah, I already did that. 91.8 meters.
And how do you get range of flight?
Well, I just timed the horizontal velocity by the time of flight.
Times the horizontal velocity.
Because it's not resisted, right?
No, it's not.
So it's just traveling 15 meters per second.
Oh.
6 seconds.
Oh. Can you do that?
Physics we do.
Oh, yes, you can. So it's the time. So it's how fast it's traveling, 15 meters per second, multiplied by the time of flight, which is how long it's traveling. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty cool. So x range of flight. How do we say this? Yeah, x will equal to 15 meters per second times 6.12 seconds, and was it 91.8?
Yep.
0.8 meters. Okay, that's range of flight. Cool. All right, I think that's pretty good. That's 7.03. So that's projectile motion without resistance. On Friday, we'll look at it with resistance, and then that'll be everything you need to know. Sound good?